Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. It's bloody hot day today folks. It's been hot for the most of the day so far. This is supposed to be what they call Boxing Day observed, because Christmas fell on a Sunday. For some reason they have to have an extra Boxing Day, which really sucks when it comes to things being open or closed. I fucking hate it. Hate public holidays, folks. My birthday falls on a public holiday. Fuck me dead, I hate it. So I'm at 1st of January, so I'm going to be turning 50 on the 1st of January next year, 2023. And I'm not going to be with my partner Luigi, for what I know. So I'm really going to be very pissed with the TV channels, Channel 9 in particular, because I'm depending on them to be first to break the news that I've created. And I've been working on my TV campaign now for more than a decade. And this is what we're going to utilise. So I've been working on this TV campaign for more than a decade. And I haven't seen the fruits of my labour or my return on investment occur, which is really quite discouraging, to say the least, folks. To say the least, it's extremely discouraging. I do think we're going to make it a bit longer on the horizontal, maybe a bit smaller on the vertical, so the horizontal is going to get a bit of extra stretch. But I'm going to keep making my demos as much as I can throughout this holiday break while I've still got time, because I don't have a social life. I don't hang out with my family. I'm not interested in Christmas parties or any sort of festivity. I'm not feeling festive, folks. I feel very, very lonely at this time of the year, and being away from my partner Luigi, which is really quite sad. But what can I do, folks? I have no choice but to keep working on this TV shit. And I really get so lonely away from my partner. So I'm going to turn it a bit like so. I'm going to take it off the Y is too small. I wanted the Y was meant to be small, so I'm going to make it 140 by, going to make it longer, 160. But yeah, I have to work on this stuff. I'm trying to get in touch with my lost partner. And also the costs of living have been swallowing up my money that I don't have enough of. I'm basically a person with a disability trying to get my work out into the 6 o'clock news. And it's really proven to be difficult, and I think I've turned it the wrong way. I really get lonely, and it's really difficult trying to make money, being on a disability pension and having to deal with the loneliness that I feel. I think I've turned this the wrong way. I think I should have turned it all the way this way. B5, so I'm going to have to shrink that again. So I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news. In particular, Channel 9 is the main target. I want Channel 9 to be the first, so that I can get good coverage and find my partner Luigi. And I have every intention of going off Centrelink. I want to go off Centrelink so I don't feel like I'm a burden on the taxpayer, because I know people often don't like supporting people on Centrelink, even though the people on Centrelink, on the most part, are entitled to it. It's not because we're not entitled, it's because I really feel my dignity is being compromised by this. Feeling lowly and feeling unattractive and feeling like I really have the I suck factor because I'm on a social security benefit to support me, and it really is quite discouraging having to rely on the public purse and also having to work in a boring job at what's known as an ADE, or an Australian Disability Enterprise, because I had brain damage at birth. I had a cord around my neck and I came out breech, and I can't work in a normal job, however much I really, really wish I could. When I was at high school, I got teased and bullied, and also throughout the entire school period, from kindergarten to high school and to adulthood, I got teased and bullied. So I'm really not happy with what I've got, and I really wish I could just get out of this fucking fuckhole. I don't want to live alone. I don't want to live because of the way my disability demands. I want my disability to get the middle finger. I want to concentrate on my talent. This is my primary talent, and I can't keep going with it if I don't get airplay soon, because the cost of living will mean I won't have money to spend on this project, and this project is getting really difficult. This is not looking too good. Shit. Okay. So I'm just going to trying to remember. My memory is not too good, so I'm going to try and then move it back, move it up a bit, and maybe enlarge it further. But I really get lonely away from my partner, and I really need to get in touch with him. So needing to get this work out there on the 6 o'clock news. Actually, no, I'm not going to make it that big. This is not big enough on the horizontal. Now that looks really interesting, but again, we're not doing it nicely. I do think maybe I might move it up. Hopefully I'm right about that. So A5, so I'm going to make this a bit bigger. So let's see how this one turns out. Yeah, that's starting to look better now. Looking a lot more balanced, I guess you could say. That looks really nice. I think we can maybe, make this into our demo piece that we're going to make it into our nice piece. But yeah, it's been a very lonely Christmas without Luigi, and I'm really needing to get in touch. I don't want to spend another Christmas like this on my own. I can't even enjoy the Boxing Day sales because I'm not rich. So it's really quite boring, and this is all that I can do to make use of this. Otherwise, so I want to make use of downtime, folks. So I've got nothing better to do than to do this stuff. This is what I do on most of my weekends, but I really want to crank it up hard over the holiday break. I got nothing to do. What can I do on a, I can't afford this, I can't afford that. I've got to be productive. I go mad if I'm not productive. This is the Asperger's syndrome, or the high functioning autism component of my disability playing out, is wanting to do this shit, constantly doing this shit. And basically, and I have been diagnosed with another disability that got me the Centrelink benefit, but I'm not willing to talk about it because I'm afraid it'll stigmatise me, it'll make me look bad, even though I shouldn't be ashamed of it. I've decided not to talk about it because of the stigma associated with it, but through a lot of people. But I have got multiple disabilities, folks, and unfortunately the brain damage and the Asperger's has not been diagnosed, and they seem to be causing most of the problems in my life long before this other shit that I have, this undisclosed shit, was diagnosed in 1989. So yeah. Anyway, enough about that. This has come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.